After nearly 30 years at the helm of Edward Hospital, CEO Pam Davis is preparing to retire. On April 28th, her family and colleagues joined her on the hospital's campus to unveil a new street sign in her honor. Let's take a look back at her tenure and how Davis helped Edward grow from the small hospital it was in 1988 to the major healthcare institution that now serves as a model for others around the country.
I knew really young, I mean truly in grade school, that I wanted to be a hospital president. And that's a gift, truly, that has made an incredible difference in my life. I like the smell of hospitals. I like how it was organized. I like that people all had jobs to do, but it had to work together. I found the process fascinating.
After graduating with a master's degree from the University of Iowa, Pamela Davis worked her way up the ranks until becoming the Chief Operating Officer at Christ Hospital in Oak Lawn.
After 12 years there, the position was open for CEO at Edward, and it was a huge, I thought, step down, huge. I wanted to be a CEO, but Edward was a sleepy little suburban hospital, and I had trained and come from two truly major medical centers.
It was obvious that she had the vision to turn the place around.
Shortly after becoming Edward Hospital's CEO, Davis got to work building a team of new leaders who would ultimately help her transform the hospital into the quality healthcare system it is today. One of their first initiatives, creating the Edward Health and Fitness Center, the first medically based fitness center in DuPage County. Under Davis's leadership, a big change also came to the patient rooms, one that would be a model for other hospitals.
I took probably one of the biggest risks of my life to design all private patient rooms. It was the first hospital in Illinois to ever do such a thing, and it has become the standard universally everywhere.
Davis, having grown up with her own parents as doctors, also saw the importance of having physicians and administrators work as a team.
I met with as many physicians as I could to find out what programs they felt we should be developing, what they thought about the physical space, what equipment did they want.
I think that physicians truly felt at Edward, their opinions mattered, their input was important, they had an opportunity to make a difference.
While others were walking away from mental health care services, Edward Hospital recognized them as being vital to our community and acquired Linden Oaks Behavioral Health in the 90s.
There was a lot of pushback from the community, a lot. But we went ahead because you cannot have good physical health unless you have good mental health.
In 2002, Davis, along with Dr. Vincent Buffalino, led the creation of the first of its kind heart hospital.
Together, we started a partnership that has resulted in incredible cardiac care here, incredible facilities and equipment, and actually some of the most innovative treatments for heart disease and cardiac surgery of any hospital anywhere.
The Edward CEO continued to make headlines, but this time finding herself in the midst of one of Illinois' biggest pay-to-play scandals.
It was the first time in my life where I had experienced what people have said about the corruption in Chicago.
While trying to get approval from the Illinois Health Facilities Planning Board for a $218 million hospital in Plainfield, contractors approached Davis, trying to shake her down for business.
Once I started seeing how blatantly dishonest these people were and that they were making money off of healthcare dollars, I was pretty outraged.
After contacting the FBI, which was initially skeptical of her concerns, Davis was fitted with a wire.
I kept saying, look, how long do I have to do this? When are you going to have enough? I go, this goes up to the governor, doesn't it? I was trying to figure out, was this worth all of this energy and effort to do what I needed to do, but also try and be a good citizen.
8 months later, 19 people were charged with corruption, setting the stage for Governor Rod Blagojevich's conviction.
That took a lot of guts to wire up and go in there and meet with these people who are very, very powerful individuals, and she didn't hesitate. She went in there and did it because it was the right thing to do.
while plans for the Plainfield branch of Edward Hospital never got approved.
What we have done during that time was build an incredible outpatient facility there. And it has its own freestanding full emergency department. It has a surgery center, it has medical offices.
Among Edward's many other accomplishments during Davis's nearly 30 years as CEO, the Animal-Assisted Therapy Program, Healing Garden, Cancer Center, and Neonatal Intensive Care Unit, to name a few. The hospital has even teamed up with Northwestern Medicine, offering world-class stroke care through Edward Neurosciences Institute. As she retires, Davis leaves the hospital as part of a merger with Elmhurst Hospital in 2013. Pam Davis also leaves behind the legacy of a president and CEO who's led a hospital to great growth, innovation, and success for nearly 3 decades.
Edward could be a very different place today, not anywhere near as good if she wasn't here. I think she had the right skills at the right time, and I think we have a lot to be thankful for.
Pam is a true leader and the best thing that Naperville ever had for Edward Hospital.